Hey guys, this is the Faction Studio, and I'm here with the Louisville member, Kyle Karasik.
Hey everybody, my name's Kyle. I'm part of the Racing Factions Consortium. Thank you, Truman, for setting this up.
No problem.
And real excited to be here today with you.
Good. I'm glad you're excited. I'm pumped about this auction, which is Thursday, July 9th. I hope you guys can make it down there to Facing-Tipton sale. And we're going to have a great time. You can meet us, meet our trainer. Alright guys, what do you want to talk about today?
What about the recent success Jordan's had?
Oh, Jordan's been on a roll, hasn't he?
Oh yeah.
I think he won yesterday at Ellis.
Yeah, he got a nice first place victory in a maiden race, Ellis Park, yesterday. July 1st, he had a second place at Indiana Grand, so I'm glad to see that he's our trainer.
Yeah.
I voted for him. I liked Mike Maker as well. I thought either choice would have been, great, but I think for what we're doing with our one-horse stable, Jordan's going to be a good choice.
I think so too. I think we'll get a lot of attention in his barn because he only has about 5 or 6 horses, and they work with him real close every day, and it's fun to see if you all ever want to come out there and see what he does. It's pretty interesting. But Jordan's success recently, that's nothing to sneeze at. I hope he can keep that going while we're on his team.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
So is he going to be at the sale?
Yes, he'll be at the sale. He's actually going to help us pick out a horse that day.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so a lot of you all online have been talking about the difference between a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old. Which ones should we go for? And there's only 16, I think, 2-year-olds in the sale, and I think all of them are good candidates.
Okay, yeah, I really like a 2-year-old.
What do you think about the difference between 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds?
Well, I did a little bit of research, which I think Truman's putting on the website.
Yeah, I'll put that up.
For this sale, I think what we're looking for is probably an unraced 2-year-old. If you look at the past data, horses that are 2 years old from this sale that have done the best have been the fillies,
okay,
and the geldings.
Okay.
So
I know there's what's the gelding? Was that 438?
438. Yeah, I think that was.
That was a horse named Remain Silent.
And I like that horse.
I'm good with the geldings. A lot of people say, if you get a gelding, then it can't reproduce because a gelding is actually a castrated horse. Okay, which means it doesn't have a lot of resale value. But we're in this game, I think, to race horses.
Yeah, I want to just be there to win races.
We want to win races, so we got to get the animal that does that the best. And whether it's a filly, a gelding, or a colt, we'll go for that horse.
Also, interesting thing from the sale, geldings go for a little less money. So we could save a little money on the front end and try to earn it back when we're racing.
That'd be good. And our budget for this sale, I think I've talked about it in the past, is going to be $25,000. And don't forget, in Kentucky, there's a 6% sales tax.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that you got to count that against us. So really, our maximum bid is going to be about $23,500.
Well, I think for that amount, you can get a pretty good horse.
I think so too. I think we're going to be okay. And Kyle mentioned it earlier, but Jordan is going to help us pick out a horse. What I think we should do is just say we want a 2-year-old, and he'll tell us which ones not to bid on, and then we just bid on the other ones.
So what kind of things are we looking for in these 2-year-olds?
Well, I'd like to have good pedigree.
Okay. What about the health of the horse?
I think health is the most important thing. That's what everyone's told me. Get a healthy horse, and that way it'll keep running, it'll keep making us money.
Excellent.
What kind of... Do you see any horses that you think are your favorite hip numbers so far?
I like anything coming out of a smaller barn, smaller trainer. There's a lot of breeders at this sale who really aren't interested in racing, right?
That's true. There's a lot of people in this business. They're not all about racing. They're called pin hookers, and they go to a sale. Say they go to a sale in April, buy a horse for $30,000. They want to turn around in June and sell that horse for $50,000. That's how they make their business.
Oh, okay.
So we're probably going to be buying a horse off one of those guys. And I talked to Jordan on the first when he was in Indiana, and he said, look, you guys have a lot of money. We've got $25,000. We need to spend it wisely. So if we don't find a horse that we like here, we don't have to have pressure to bid on it or get one. Okay, Jordan knows plenty of bloodstock agents and pin hookers who could make us a good deal at a private sale on a 2-year-old. What do you think about going on that route?
Well, I think we don't need to push it, but I think if we find something good at this sale, we might find something under our budget.
That's what I was thinking. If at the auction we might get something under our budget, which is what I think we should hope to do here.
Just a little example. If you look at that research, last year there was 2 horses, unraced fillies, both sold for $4,000. One has gone on to earn $42,000 so far. The other one about $25,000. I saw another unraced gelding sold for $12,000. It's ran back for about $48,000, and that's just so far. So that horse is now worth more money, and it's continuing to race and keep earning.
I hope we can do something like that in racing factions. And I'm going to put a link to Kyle's research up on this video, so you guys look at that. And I know he spent a lot of time on it, and he put a lot of detail in it too. It looks good. So all you horse fans will have fun reading over that data. Some of these horses, these 2-year-olds, are probably out of our price range. I was just looking at, there's horses like number 491 and 500, and they went for over $100,000 in their last auction, and that didn't even meet their reserve price. So we can expect to see a lot of horses go over our heads, but we got to find that special horse that's in our budget.
Oh, absolutely.
But I think we will. I think we'll find something good.
Yeah, I think we will too. And I'm excited. I'm going to the sale, so anybody else who's going to be there, it's going to be nice to meet you.
That's right. We'll set up a meeting place or something maybe. There's a bar on the 2nd floor that's pretty cool, and you can overlook the auction area. And then there's the paddock out back. But maybe in a future email, or I'll send out where we're going to meet up at, because I think about like 20 or 25 people said they were going to come.
Oh, that would be great.
So we're going to have a full house, and it should be a lot of fun.
So who's going to be doing the bidding on this horse?
I guess it'll be me. I guess I'll be doing the bidding. I've been to plenty of auctions before, so I see how it works, and we'll get our bid in, and we'll take the horse home, and we'll race it. How it goes.
Very exciting.
I know, I'm pumped too. Alright guys, hope to see you there at the sale. You can meet Kyle, and you can meet all the other members, and good luck this week. Happy 4th of July.
Have a good weekend.